I'm Ruadh Butler. I'm down here at Bannow in South County Wexford. It is 850 years to the day since the Normans sailed up this estuary, if you can see it behind me, from the Atlantic Ocean, which is directly behind me there, and sailed from Wales to Ireland, probably arriving in the early evening of the 1st of May, and landed just over here at lovely Bannow Island. So hello, I don't know if you can hear me, it's pretty breezy, we just had a big shower go overhead, but we're just out at Bannow, or on Bannow Bay. There is the Atlantic Ocean down there, and right there is that is Baginbun Head with a little Napoleonic fort on top. I don't know if you can see that. And this is the estuary, and we're looking across where those houses are. Let's point you a bit there. That is Bannow Island. And I'll just go across here. Now, there was a sign for a bull. I don't see him anywhere, and I don't think they're going to leave it open, but where those cattle are and where those houses are, that is Bannow Island, where in 1169, the 1st of May, or around the 1st of May, Robert FitzStephen landed with a fleet of 2 ships initially, and then a 3rd ship later with under Mars de Prendergast, probably in the early evening, after leaving Milford Haven, which is obviously in South Wales. Sorry, just dodging cow pats as I walk. And it is an island, obviously today you can see it's connected to the mainland, Wexford. And but in these days this is a more recent thing. It all silted up, the estuary all silted up, you can see it. As we go to look north towards the Blackstairs Mountains and Mount Leinster in the distance, that little blur in the horizon is Mount Leinster. And it all silted up, so that used to be an island over there where we can see the yellow broom and the house. That is where the island used to be. And a lovely little beach down there as well in the estuary. But somewhere over on this side, somewhere probably just where that house is, they landed their 3 ships in 1169 in the evening. Probably stayed overnight in the ships, and then in the morning got up and began the wait to meet Dermot McMurrough, who's coming down from Ferns, which is again away up to the north. The area that we're standing in is right on the southern coast of Ireland. If you look for Wexford town and then run your way westwards, you'll find a little town of Duncormac, and Duncormac is back this direction. This little church in the brow of the hill is this sort of little ruined church. There used to be a town here, and that was it's built on the side of it, so we're probably walking through one of the main roads of Duncormac, or sorry, of Bannow, the town of Bannow, which has obviously disappeared in the ensuing years. The Normans is obviously, if you don't know the story, well, you can check out my books, they're pretty good. Swordland's the first one, and it tells the story of Robert FitzStephen and his coming to Ireland in 1169. Obviously this is then the 850th anniversary of the Normans coming to Ireland. So we're just at the bottom of this field. I probably should have introduced myself. I'm Ruadh Butler. I am the writer of 3 books about the Norman conquest of Ireland. Swordland's the first one, which takes place and starts really just over there where that house is, as I say, on Bannow Island. And it starts in 1164 and works its way to just the early months of 1170, and is all about Robert FitzStephen, who led the little armada which landed over there. I presume when they landed they would have put up some sort of stockade. Now this area is the old barony of Shelburne, and they would have had, it basically operated like a little petty kingdom, and they wouldn't have been too chuffed to see somebody coming over and landing on their land. So I don't know if they would have come over and had a look, or maybe even attempted to cross the island. And there is a little causeway, if you can see it just there, running the whole way. That road's going to the beach, running the whole way across to the island, which is private. But obviously they didn't do enough to dislodge them. So I presume Fitzgerald and Harvey de Montmorency and Maurice de Prendergast put up some sort of stockade to make sure that they were safe enough over there, and then sent somebody north to Ferns. That was the capital of Dermot McMurrough's country. And I suppose if you go up to Ferns, probably once you've raised the army, get back here, probably a week, maybe a bit more to get back here. So they were over on that island for about a week, waiting for Dermot McMurrough to arrive to start the invasion proper. Robert FitzStephen's an interesting character. He'd been taken out of a Welsh prison to lead the invasion of Ireland, and presumably then they may have taken the boats up a little bit upriver. I don't know, it might have been a safer bet to do that. But their first target was back in that direction, which is Wexford town. And Wexford was then held by the Vikings, or the descendants of Viking invaders, who had come to Ireland about 300 years before. And Robert had been promised the town of Wexford by Dermot for helping him to reclaim this kingdom, of which this is the most western point of it. Dermot's kingdom, if you can see just in the very distance, that blur on the skyline, is the Blackstairs Mountains and Mount Leinster. And Dermot's kingdom, the real heartland, just lie on either side of those mountains. Now it's starting to get a wee bit windy here, and I'm going to maybe shut down because I'm not sure if you can hear me much anymore. But listen, thanks for tuning in. Again, I'm Ruadh Butler. I'm at the Bannow 1169 Festival in Carrigan, Bannow today. If you want to come over, if you're in the area, and have a look-see, I'm going to do a wee bit more chat about that, but that looks like rain on the horizon too, so I might make a dash for the car. But tune in again tomorrow. I'm going to try and get over to Baginbun and do a few videos there, as that is where Raymond le Gros, who led the second invasion, arrived. But let's just have that lovely little sunny view over the estuary and the causeway to Bannow Island, where the Normans arrived in 1169. Okay, tune in out, bye.